Unfortunately for you, but fortunately for me, I guess. Or not really. Last time we didn't really get to do old raids properly. Unfortunately. But no matter, no matter. This time around, I promise you, we'll still be doing what I said we will be doing. And that's playing Timewalking. Because Timewalking requires like level 30 something. Here, Cataclysm, Timewalking, we get some nice experience. We get more experience than doing normal dungeons. And I really mean this. I don't like leveling in this stupid expansion. I hate it, in fact. I don't think there's anything worse than leveling in Dragonflight. I think leveling in Shadowlands was better than leveling in Dragonflight. Purely my opinion. Of course, I am correct in it, and there's nothing you can say that will change my mind about it. Because that is the truth. Now, let me just share this little nice clip we have here. Yes, share this little nice clip. And then we can just wait for our queue to pop, because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. And don't worry, I have all the time in the world. I have a bunch of subjects to talk about. No, I don't. That's a lie. I don't have any. In fact, yes, I am that boring of a person, but nevertheless, we're here to chat, and we will chat about the most random of things. Unfortunately, I cannot talk about my Dino Commie society, because all my Dino Commie friends will have started eating each other up for not being real Dino communists. Unfortunate. I know. Very unfortunate. But we're gonna deal with this internal problem. Some people might just have to be erased. I mean, from pictures, just pictures. And we'll get back to it, to have a proper Dino commune. Because I really think we can do it this time. Look, a real Dino society has never been tried before. And it is our duty now to try it, to make it a reality. But hey, don't worry about that. We'll solve all our Dino problems out there. Don't you worry your tiny little head, because we will be bringing a Dino commune here. Now, if you're asking me how are my dinos doing, kind of forgot how they're doing. Like, I put all those dinos I had on the auction house for very little, almost nothing. Like, I'm selling 300 gold pets for like 10 gold. Because everyone deserves to have dinosaurs. The problem is that you can't really have a proper dino community because, or dino communist society, because there will always be exploitative pigs that want to get all the dinosaurs to themselves and then sell them at exorbitant prices. You see, we do not like that. No. A true dino community has dinosaurs for everyone. So we must flood the market with as cheap dinosaurs as possible. And that might be an idea. And that sounds really funny. Just get a bunch of people to just go on the Isle of Giants in a huge raid group, and everybody's killing dinosaurs left and right as they spawn, and collecting as many dinosaurs as possible and keeping them, those that don't have them, at least one of each, and then posting everything on the auction house for as little as 1 gold. Now, that's not going to mean much, and especially in the current battle pet meta that has no place for poor dinos. Yet, that can always change. The next expansion might just bring us good dinos, and we won't be stuck with the Anubisat idol for the nth time. Let's be honest, every team has one of those, and it's getting boring. Talking about this meta, about battle pets, that's kind of a weird subject to talk about. I hated how we are in this meta, where we have these store-bought pets as being some of the best. And I'm talking about little baby Ravenlord that you used to get by buying the Warlords of Draenor Deluxe Edition. You know, oh, and the queue popped. Nice, I'm a leader. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And yeah, I got to post this on... Can I, please? Now I can. Good, good. What is this world coming to? I know, we're just teleporting. This is like the best spot. I like time walking, because time walking is such an amazing thing that helps you level your pet projects, your alt army. I was about to say your mobs. You don't level your mobs better than anything else. Like, there's no better way than this. And Dragonflight, what do you call it? Leveling sucks. I hate Dragonfly leveling, and I won't ever stop talking about how much I hate it, because I think hate is a good sentiment. It's good to hate stuff, you know? It's good to show your hatred for certain things, because if you don't, what's gonna happen? You're just gonna boil all the hate in you, and at some point, you unleash it upon a cashier that really did nothing wrong and shouldn't be screamed at. You see? That's why we need a proper way to express our hatred. That's the truth. You can't really change that, can you? Nope, you can't. We need proper hate deliverance. Now, I'm not talking about your typical, you know, 5 minutes of hate, George Orwell, 1984 kind of hate. No, I'm talking about the hate. What? Why is it not appearing? Oh well. I'm talking about the hate where, you know, you hate going to your work job, you hate going to certain places. That kind of hate. You need to express it in a way. Now, a good way to express it is to throw punches at stuff. That always works. But please keep it only limited to only proper equipment made to be punched. That was a weird PSA. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not one bit. Because we are here to have a chat and level this mage up, who, yes, I understand, has the same name as Paladin, but only with the ghost at the end, because, you know, look, bro, he's supposed to be a blue dragon, and he's a mage. I have no better explanation than that, and I think that's where it ends. I am creative with names, I promise I am, but sometimes it just happens that I'm not. And I forgot I'm on the boss. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're here to level up, not win. We're also here to win. Let's be honest. That's like the weirdest thing ever. Oh, we're not here to win. We're here to have fun. No, everybody's here to win. That's the truth of it. The truth of it. And maybe we'll get that mount, because I know there's like a mount on the next boss. Altarius? Maybe? Or am I just mistaken? I think I'm mistaken. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Now let me get back into the game. Here. I'm too low level. I'm level, like, what, 60? And it's telling me, you're too low level. Ah, oh, damn it, it put... I didn't jump when I was supposed to. Doesn't matter. Look, at the end of the day, it's important that we get the stuff. Okay? It's important that we get the experience. Even if they kick us out, we still got pretty good experience out of this. And I'm still not stuck playing on Dragonflight, and that's pretty good. I hate Dragonflight. Comedy Free Fire. OP. Super. Interesting comments there. Comedy Free Fire. But glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. And let's move. I think they're close to the second boss, aren't they? Like, the only good thing about this is that I can get to them, I guess, safely, because they'll be demolishing every mob left and right, which is good. It's always good. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Especially when we have teammates that can carry you. That's like the best part about playing any game. When your teammates are so good, they're the ones carrying you, and you can just relax, be stupid, make dumb mistakes, and continue living your life free of stress, hassle, and, you know, the pain of trying to carry a game that's unwinnable. I love this. I love this. I love this. It is almost as good as the Dino Communist Society. Though I don't understand why jumping into that thing didn't work. Will it send me back, or? Please don't send me back. Yeah, it did send me back. How, though? That's the interesting question. Because jumping doesn't seem to be part of it, yeah. Is it just bugged on my end? Maybe I'll just try and see. Eventually they'll kick me. But until then, you know, we're just gonna try and get to them. The good thing about this dungeon is that you don't really die in it. If you fall, you just... Yep, and they're seeing it. Nope. Sad face. Good. Again, as I was saying, the only good thing is that you can't really die in this dungeon because the wind just blows you up. So that's good, you're not gonna have to pay those bills at the end of the dungeon. But, you know, it's always a hassle to spend a bunch of gold on that money. On, you know, building up your gear again. But alas, what can you do? Okay, these guys are melting them. You just can't reach them. Now, did it go that way? Because I think you're supposed to go that way. To the left. Right? No, left. Yeah, to the left. We're supposed to go to the left. And... it's just gonna blow me back in eventually. So... let's try this.
I do not have a target.
Okay, it's spinning me up. Please send me where my friends are. And there's like no teleport to it. Oh well. I'll just be doing this for an hour. Half an hour. Yeah. It's fun. I never understood the thing though. How does the raid finder, the dungeon finder, pick you as the instance leader? Yeah, because it never really makes sense. I don't think it calculates by how experienced you are doing a certain dungeon. I think it just picks at random. Just like the stupidest thing ever. It just doesn't make sense. Like, pick somebody that has all the achievements for it. Don't pick somebody that can't get past the first boss. But I digress. I digress a lot. I guess they'll just be done with it at some point. Now the question is, will they finish the last boss or the dungeon before kicking me out, or will they kick me out after that? No, do you mean that? Well, I'm losing my mind. Not after that. Will they kick me out first, or will they finish the dungeon? Anyone willing to take bets? I'm not. I'm not at all. But I like doing the same thing over and over, because at some point something's gonna give in. It's either my head or the wall. Because that's what happens. Need to click on the vortex. Okay, I got it. I got it this time around. So yes, it was about clicking. Yeah, I know. Truth be told, I never tried to mouse over that. I never put the mouse over it to see if I can just click it. Why should you be able to click it, right? It just makes sense. Well, you shouldn't be able to click on Vortex. Apparently you're supposed to. Yep. Supposed to click the Vortex. Happens. Oh yeah, I forgot about these things. I think I can teleport through them. Let's see. Just don't send it. Yeah, might as well just kick me out at this point, but no problem, no problem. We still got some pretty decent experience. And at least I'm not leveling. At least I'm not going through the dragonflight BS. Nope. No. Not one bit. Hey, they'll be finishing it before they kick me out, so that's good. I guess. I just hope I don't get the same one. The next one shouldn't be this. I know there's like a rotation. perfect. And I did nothing. Ah, I love being carried. Leave us to this group. Don't you just love it when you get carried like that? No worries, no nothing. You can just smash your head over and over. And I receive an item. Good, perfect. Better pants, yes. Give me better pants. Need better pants for my mage. And let's do it again. Wiki, do again. And I think it pays you like, what was it? It's daily, right? The whole backpack thing you get. Yeah, I think it's daily. Yeah, who cares at this point? Ah. Good. Now let's see. 5 minutes. It usually takes longer. And I got the buff, didn't I? What's this? Knowledge of the time waste. Experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests increased by 5%. Completing the time walking dungeons increases the effect and extends its duration. Upon reaching 4 applications, transforms to mastery of time waste, increasing that effect to 30%. Oh, that's pretty good. And we will be doing more than 4. So that's good. That's good. We're going great. Excuse me as I just went for my 7-Up Zero and finished the whole bottle in just a few seconds. I love that. I really love that. It's like the best thing out there. And since Zero has very low calories, it's still gonna affect your liver at the end of the day. But you know what? Tomato. At a certain point, everything's gonna affect your liver, right? So no point in trying to keep it safe. And that's what every alcoholic ever says. You're gonna die anyway, what's the point in not drinking? What's this barrel? Cake shaped treasure. I got some Brewfest money. Some golden link? The golden link, excuse me. The golden link. Okay, restore health, yada yada. Perfect. Not really, but whatever. And let's see what we have here. Oh, perfect. And this time around, I'm not the leader. So it's not as embarrassing like don't click the vortex. It's still gonna be just as embarrassing. Trust me, been there, done that. I've done worse in this game. Oh, this is the one underwater. I like this one. With the like Poseidon dude, I forgot his name. I forgot everything about it, to be honest. I really like this one. But I used to. I know I used to do it on private servers back in the day by myself. I think it was like a Legion private server. On WoW Freaks, that's what it was. It was on WoW Freaks. WoW Freaks used to be like a Romanian private server thing for World of Warcraft. I think they're gone now or something like that.
I need to target something first.
I only played on it mostly because it was Romanian based, and I do care about supporting my countrymen. Sometimes my countrymen don't deserve it, and yeah, that's a different story. That's a different story for a time when we're not playing a Frost Mage, trying to level him up through Cataclysm.
Far away.
I'm not even sure that's a good idea.
I must
Anyway,
closer.
throw in that. Like, I think the most fun to play this would be to try out the healer. Why not? Ring of Frost for no reason at all, because we can. Stepped into the goo because we can. We're gonna die a horrible and painful death because we can. There is no elevator, comrades. Oh yes, there is elevator, comrades. Good. That is perfect, comrades. We have elevator. Elevator takes us up, not takes us down like communist, like capitalist pig elevator. Communist elevator only takes you up, then you go down by stairs. Not like a capitalist pig elevator takes you down. No. This one takes you up, only up. Because that is the great future of the communist dino society. After we kill each other, trying to see who's the real dino communist. Yeah, I'm never gonna go. I won't grow old. No, not like this. These jokes,
I need to target something first.
they're my bread and butter. At some point, the commie is gonna get upset by them. But or not. Who knows? Murlocs. Murlocs are the weirdest creatures ever. They're like slaves to everything that comes around. And that's about it. I never understood why people like Murlocs in the first place. It seemed weird to like them. Like they're enemies. Like liking gnolls. Like, why would you do that? Like, I get liking them from a certain aspect, like, oh, it's really funny to kill these things, like any fucking, you know, horde race. It's funny to kill it, that's why I like them. But, you know, when it comes to Murlocs, yeah, Murlocs, when it comes to Murlocs and to gnolls, why would anybody like them? Like, there are people that were like, oh no, you're killing the Murlocs, this quest has you killing the gnolls. Imagine how gnolls must feel. Forgetting that gnolls aren't real people. Is that the funniest thing? People can't really tell the difference between real humans and pixels anymore, and that's quite tragic. It is quite tragic. But what can you do? We just have to deal with them like they are.
I need to target something
like we do usually with all other people that are strange and weird and are in need of help. Just gonna throw the Ring of Frost because why not? Pop in some Ice Lances. Not care about DPS because we're here to get level ups, not to top charts. If we're lucky, we might even level up another character today. But again, that is if we get lucky. Oh yes, I got caught in the vortex. Please, take me out of the vortex. I do not like your vortex. Your watery vortex. Like communist shower or water into, what do you call it, the installation. It is always cold even when it's supposed to be hot. Because that's how you build up a proper communist society. With cold water. And no food. Old Faithful. But I didn't know that was possible. That was an achievement, but that was messed up. Okay. No, thank you. I don't want to see Zot's creepy stalking and doing weird things to the glass. Yeah, he speaks in Zotish. Okay, good. Fortunately, that's why nobody likes you. Nobody really likes Zot, right? Well, we all know Yoxeron's like the best one out there. Because Yoxeron is like the closest you have to proper Lovecraftian horror. Like exactly what they were based upon. We're gonna do it. Electrocute me? So we can all agree that like Yoxeron's the best. Ah, they killed him so fast. Like Cthulhu feels a little bit too cartoonish, but it still feels proper for Warcraft Cthulhu. Then you get Yoxeron, proper Lovecraftian that fits into Warhammer. Then you get Zot, which is like, we just got inspired by Lovecraft, but it has nothing to do with Lovecraft. And finally, there's that weird one that you get the Mist of Pandaria, or the Shah, who apparently, if you try and properly kill them, you basically destroy worlds like that. Which is a funny concept, to be honest. It's a really funny concept, and one that should be explored a little bit more, you know? But, who cares about proper exploration of the material? Well, not with the current devs, but I heard good things. Besides Metzen being back, I heard good things like some of the devs are out of the picture. The ones that made bad stuff. That, you know, did the whole Dragonflight Gnoll loving quest and stuff like that. And for some reason, all the other weird decisions. You know, if those guys are gone, then there's hope for Warcraft after all. Technically. We'll have to see, of course. Everything must be taken with grains of salt, huge seas of salt. Because without them, we'll just end up believing everything that's being told to us. And one of the most important things out there is to be skeptical of everyone that's trying to sell you information and the truth. And even and things like that They never really want to do it to you. They never want to give you the whole deal proper. What they do want instead is to use you. Oh, screw you. Stupid gate is closed. Screw you. I was having such an intelligent conversation by myself. And then you come around with your stupid closed gate. Yes, I'll just wait here then. Why not? Yeah, but my invisibility is gone. But they can do it, yeah, they can. Now please release me. Like, I'm not sure if one of them has that ability to drag you places. To pull you places. If it works through gates. Technically it shouldn't, but it should. It would be pretty cool if it did. Now let's see. And please open the gate up. I wanna bring me back into the battle. 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 I can do this for hours on end. Like I can do my communist voice. Oh, coral, yes. Nice. Not polluted like capitalist coral with oil and stuff. No, proper communist coral. Not really coral made out of cardboard.
Has returned. It must not pollute my waters.
Okay, it must not pollute our waters. Then leave me in. I can give proper control to it. We have uncle that works in a chemical solution plant that purifies water. You must really like listen to me when I say this. You must let me in so I can help you. Yes, to bring you proper coral, cardboard coral, the truest coral of them all. Yeah, this might just be my bit. I don't care about this. Can't change talents in combat. Okay. Oh yes, ink. Yes, please paint me. Paint me like one of your French girls. Please paint me like that. I have my hair in my eyes and everything. Painting like your capitalist movies. Yes, this is where I want to be. The throne of the heights. Yes, indeed, my friend, indeed. Just click, I cannot click. Cannot do that in combat, your mother's in combat. I can click whatever I want. Yes, I got quest. The smoldering ember. What does the smoldering ember do? Yes, I will bring the smoldering ember to Stormwind. Stormwind is like the best place out there. Stormwind is the true capital of the communists. No communist ever lives in Ogrimmar. Ogrimmar, dumb capitalist society. But true communist capital is Stormwind. I think I messed them up a few times. We must do. Oh, this one's the one with the deep home, right? Yeah, it's deep home. Stone core. I shouldn't get lost in this one. No, I shouldn't. Also, a very nice aspect about time walking is that if you can get the proper group and you're nice and they don't kick you out, so if they're nice too, you can probably ride them until level 70 or until one of them gets bored and leaves and the whole group falls apart.
I need to target something first.
But still, it's pretty cool that you can just get carried like this if you find the proper group. Like, look at me, I'm at 61 and I'm almost halfway there to 62. It's gonna be no problem, no problissimo at all. Listen to your body knows best, okay? Your body has proper idea going on, and that was Millhouse Manastorm, wasn't it? I hate that dude. That piece of suka owes me 7 Adidas. Yes, Adidas. You don't know what Adidas is? Adidas is pig's feet, and we make soup out of them with pig's feet, and we also make gelatin with pig's feet. It's very good. I recommend. It's good for starvation. To prevent starvation. Yes, look, Millhouse Manastorm. Give me my Adidas. Communist, capitalist pig. It's only your fault. If you don't give me Adidas, my children will die of starvation. But do not understand me wrong. In communist society, we don't die of starvation. We very rich. We so rich, we never die. In fact, no communist ever died. Just ignore everybody else that did. Yeah, I don't know why this bit is so funny to me. Like, I get it's cringe and overused, but it's perfect. It's exactly what I like. Like, listen here. You know how everyone has mount in this game? No. Communists have best mount. It is not dragon. It is not worm or mammoth. No. The best mount is Lada. Lada is true car for communist. Lada is true communist car. Lada takes you everywhere, including to a place where you can buy Lada, including a place you can buy Trabant, because Trabant, another good communist car, very good communist car. You take your girl to see movie out in the open where the secret police is not there, and you take her with Trabant. Nobody's gonna ask you what you doing with Trabant here. They see you with girl in Trabant, and they know, oh, you come here to freaky with girl in Trabant. You see, and everybody knows, including me. That's trying to stone bugs. But yes, Trabant is the solution. Gloomspite Noob says Dacia crying out now. Yeah, you see Gloomspite Noob? Dacia is not true communist car. Look at Dacia. Who owns Dacia? Dacia is owned by Renault Group. You know who Renault Group is? They are French. The French are not proper communists. The French are just that, are French. Which is a bigger offense than being a capitalist pig, to be honest. But still, they are not communists. Dacia must cry because Dacia is not proper car. No. Have you ever driven a Dacia, Gloomspite Noob? Have you ever used a Dacia in your life? I don't think you did, because if you know that Dacia has many problems. Sure, many problems you can solve easily. You stop Dacia middle of the road and you pick what do you call that, wire from somewhere. Yes, Gloomspine, you work with Dacia, exactly. You know what it goes with Dacia. Dacia, you take wire from somewhere, you fix Dacia. But with Trabant and with Lada, you never stop Lada or Trabant. They work on air. Fix it with screwdriver. Yes, you see, you need screwdriver. You don't need screwdriver in Lada or Trabant, my friend. With Trabant and Lada... I just died. With Trabant and Lada... God, this was too funny. With Trabant and Lada, you know what you do? With Trabant and Lada, you just drive. You don't need screwdriver. You take with you, what do you capitalist pigs call that? Oh wait, portal. I forgot portal. It's portal here. Let me jump in portal first. Okay? Jump portal, then we talk about capitalist pigs. Yes. Now what you need screwdriver when you go with Dacia, but when you go with Lada and Trabant, the only thing you need is what do you call those? When you call chocolate, chocolate. You have that thing, black thing that you eat, and it's sweet and gives you tooth decay. It kills your tooth. No more teeth, like my grandfather used to do after he drank Mona. Mona is alcohol, pure alcohol, but it's blue because you use it for sanitary reasons. And you drink Mona and no teeth. You see, exactly that. That's what chocolate is. Chocolate is very bad for you. Do not eat chocolate. It's very bad. I can do this for hours.
I require a target.
Oh.
I do not have a target.
I kinda took the wind out of myself right there. Oh no. Come on, come. Oh no, I made a mistake. No, bad mistake. Capitalist mistake. Has the woman in the nurse outfit on the front. Yes, that is what... I'm dying. Yeah, I died. Yes, that is what Mona is. Has the nice looking lady in outfit there. If you ever saw... what do you capitalists call it? If you ever saw truck driver always have beautiful ladies in truck with him. And mostly because he's single. Every old Romanian woman has some in her bathroom. Not only that, my friend, not only that. You have to understand. It is very important to have Mona. What if you cut yourself, huh? Maybe use Mona to cleanse it. It's very good. What if at some point you and your buddies, yes, you and your buddies, drink Tsuik, Palinka, 70-60 degrees, you know, the good kind of Palinka. And you know, and then you don't have Palinka anymore. It just happens, you're no more in the barrel. What do you do? Well, then you go to the bathroom and you take Mona. And Mona's always there to save you. Yeah, sure, you no longer have teeth, but do you need teeth? That's the question. Do you need teeth? In communist society, you can eat cabbage without teeth. In the communist society, the food is already chewed. I'm sorry, I just went overboard with this. In communist society, the food is already chewed for you. All you have to do is put, what do you call that, spoon into your mouth. I swear, I wanted to be normal, but I just had way too much fun.
Break yourselves upon my
Brother?
body.
And it's a good thing that I'm getting carried in World of Warcraft, so I can just press a few buttons and just ramble crazily about communist society. Now you see, that is what we get in a true Dino communist society. Everybody gets free Dino and free Lada. Perfect. You don't need more than free Lada. You get free Lada every woman you get. No matter. You get free women everywhere. Women see you with Lada, they ask, how you doing, boy? You want to take me to drive with Lada? I call 5 friends, and she calls 5 friends, and you take them all with Lada. And then you go to Prashit with them. You know what Prashit is? Prashit is when you go to the field and use tool. And you do tool on the field, and then you get the flowers. No, not flowers, what do you call it? Herbs. Grain. You get grain out of the field. That is what you get. But you need to go Prashit first.
I need to target.
That's not how it goes. I just made that one up. Oh no, I attracted mobs again. Why am I so stupid? Maybe because I'm playing stupid capitalist game. Yes, that is why. I must play proper communist game. Do you, Gloom Spy, know? If you are still here, do you know proper communist game? One that works with your heart, but it does not make you stupid like this capitalist game, where you only press 3 buttons and then everything dies.
Do not have a target.
But this is not proper game. This is pushirka. This is bad for you. It boils your eyes out.
I require a target.
I had way too much fun with that
The
one.
world will be
What are you? You want to be reborn? How about you
reborn?
reborn your mother? No, you don't want to reborn your mother. No problem. We do reborn her for you. We bring her, we take her back, we put her back in. We treat your mother like tourists in Afghanistan. Factorio, yes, Factorio, good communist game, you say. Gloom Spy noob. Oh, I don't know what to say. Who owns the means of production, though, in Factorio?
More will
Do I
fall.
get to play as true communist that lives there? Or do I just get to, you know,
To bear.
do I play as true communist that owns the factory? Or do I play as capitalist pig? What is the question? Now I have healer. Yes, please give me this. Yes, this is what I want. This is what I need to evolve. To become stronger, better. Do I really? Kind of a dumb move. But yes. So the question remains, is Factorio like proper communist or capitalist game? Because you see, that's a big problem. If you play Factorio, after name it sounds capitalist. Like, who owns the factory? You see, this bad game, this bad capitalist pig game. You go in dungeon and you have tank. You need tank to do anything. You need tank to do everything. You need to PvP, you need tank. You go to PvE, you need tank. You wait for dungeons, you need tank. You do raids, you need tank. You wanna go fish, you need tank. Why? Because the game's stupid. Game have fish kill you. Why do fish kill you? I never understood that. But this bad game. Factorio? Yes, Factory, I do not know who owns the means of production. Do I get to make dinosaurs in Factorio? That is the question. Oh yes, now that I am here, let me use my talents. What talents do I have? Well, I can sing and I can recite very well for communist leader. Workers and resources, Soviet Republic on Steam. Nice, that is good, that is perfect. True communist society, my friend. And we can create a huge army that will spread dino communism around the world. And we will own everything. We, the populace, we, the workers of the world, will own everything. And it would be ours to spread and share with people as we see fit. A dino for every worker out there. Yes, and all the glory of great leader Ceausescu, and Mao Zedong, and Stalin. And sometimes Lenin, but depends on what day of the week Lenin. Sometimes not Lenin at all. Sometimes maybe Lenin. Other times, yes, Lenin. Depends on communist leader, how he feels about Lenin that day. Yes. Why this takes so long? This takes too long. You see, capitalist game. Capitalist game take too long. It's always like that. You play capitalist game, you play waiting game. Why? Why do you play waiting game when you play capitalist game? Yes, please, thank you. A capitalist game. Wait all day. What is this? Is this game or this is the line? I have shorter lines in bread. I go to buy bread and there's shorter lines in buying bread. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I go outside. I buy bread and come back. Here? No, I have to wait 10 hours until I get into a dungeon. What is this? Capitalist pig. You see, capitalist pig didn't press accept. What now? Capitalist. I hate them. Proper game, you do not wait. No. From proper game, waiting is lesser than when you wait for bread. Bread line should be longer than waiting in game. But sometimes not. Sometimes game longer than bread line. Why? It makes no sense. Ooh. That's kind of taking it on my voice. Oh boy. But no, I know I was joking around. Why is this game taking so long? Like, okay, I guess we're missing a healer, but it's always the DPS that presses now. As DPS, you have like the longest queues when it comes to battlegrounds, dungeons, solo shuffles, screw solo shuffle by the way, and everything else. You have the longest ones because you always need a healer or a tank or something. But somehow, it's always the damage dealers that never press the damn accept button. Because DPS go AFK. I get it, because it's not that fast, you know, but still. Because they're tired of waiting. Everybody's tired of waiting, if you think about it. It just doesn't make sense to just have it pop and not press it. Like, you know, you're just making your own time longer when you do that, right? Okay, I'm bored of waiting, but I'm also not gonna be there to press the accept button when it happens. Why? Because I want to sit double as long.
I need to target something.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. I guess it's not even about feeling right, as more it doesn't sound logical. I guess it's boring, but still. Just be there and press it. Well, then again, with groups and tanks like these, where you don't really have to worry about anything, I can afford to be a minute or two AFK, you know? Or just press 3 buttons like I'm doing. Oh, screw you. Screw you. And your shockwave. And your cow and the bird you flew in and everything. Yeah, I'm not sitting in the bombs. Okay. Come on with the ice lance. Ice lance is like one of the best moves. Why you throw me? Have to speak. That was awful. Doesn't matter, I get experience either way. Do I get that? Do I get the res? Oh. Thank him and be done. Nice. That was very nice of him. Some people don't res you at all in this game, which kinda sucks. Like, I don't get it. Just res him, you're not gonna lose anything. Yeah, some downtime. Whatever. Okay. Guys, they're tired of waiting. Come on. Let's see what else we have here.
I require a target.
Yeah, so something very interesting. Blizzard has this weird social contract where they're like, oh, don't commit hate speech or stuff like that on Azeroth and stuff, but you know, it always refers to Azeroth. They never say anything about Shadowlands or Outland or Draenor or Argus. Like, yeah, you can do whatever you want in Argus. Argus is a free speech zone, okay? You don't go to Argus unless you want to be called a bunch of slurs. I didn't make the rules, that's Blizzard. That's how Blizzard made the rules. Just kind of dumb in itself, but whatever. Okay. This is the crocodile one. Nice. Okay, don't remember. Could hunters tame this if they came by themselves? I think they did. Oh no, the pygmies! Feed you to the crocs! No, don't feed me to the croc, pygmy. Whatever will I do? Okay, here's an interesting concept. Why are people scared of pygmies? Like, this is something that I've seen. Like in media, everybody's scared to use pygmies. Warhammer used to have pygmies in their whole... Oh, you killed a croc. Okay, Warhammer used to have this pygmies, which are basically a weird race, you know, of humanoids that were smaller in stature and pink, mostly like not hobbits, so they called them halflings. So they were like halflings, but they've never appeared into any media. And after I guess their first appearance, they just ended up no longer existing, it seems. And Warcraft has these pygmies, which, okay, there might not be as racially insensitive as the other ones, but pygmies are a real group. That's like the most funny part, is that pygmies are real, and unfortunately they suffer kind of a lot, and that's not really anybody's fault. If you think, well, there is a fault there. If we want to talk about the suffering of the pygmies, oh no, I pulled. Help! Being killed! Being killed! Help me! As I was saying, the pygmies did suffer through history, but it was not because of the English or anything. It was mostly other tribes in Africa that hunted them to eat them and stuff. So I can get in a way that, yeah, maybe having this race isn't really like the best, but then again, it's like
I require a target.
Didn't do anything to them. It's kind of the same thing with albinism in Africa, which is kind of strange. It's strange to make this comparison, but that's okay. It is with pygmies and albinos in Africa. They get a bad rep. Poor dudes. Anyway,
I do not have a target.
and if I'm not mistaken, there was another group of people. Oh, was it Southeast Asia? Kind of Southeast Asia, I guess. That were exactly like this, tiny people, but they were isolated to an island or something. Anyway, it's interesting when you go and look into this, which reminds me of that video I did about what were they called again? I forgot. And there was this weird tribe that barely had any structure or language, and they were just lazy. They wouldn't hunt if they were hungry and didn't feel like it. The Pirajas, that's what they were called, the Pirajas. A very strange tribe. They get to have weird names because they take names from spirits in the jungle, or they change them, or they base their names on someone else because they look alike. It's quite interesting, but there are many very unpleasant and not nice things to say about them. But we'll keep that for the video where I talk about them. Ah yes, the Shadowlands. Not again. Not again. Please do not. Please do not. I do not want to be here. Please take me out. Like, take me out of Dragonflight. No Dragonflight. No, not punishment. Anyway. That's just me spamming buttons. Why not? Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I believe in me. I believe in us. Now let's bomb the boss as much as we can. And here. And he should be down for the count soon. Okay, perfect. Just one more left. And we'll be done with this too. Nice, we get an Evelyn's belt. Oh, sure, it's better than what I have on me, which is... Oh, another one of those. Don't worry, this time around I know what to do. I click it. Yeah, I click it and it takes me. Takes me through a wall. Puts me in on that wall. Okay, let's have some more Warcraft talk. And the Knight of Heritage Armor. Like, the Knight of Heritage Armor is something that I find interesting. If you go through it, it's just basically you go around with Maiev and another Watcher and a Mage. And you're supposed to take them to solve this demon infestation that apparently took the mother of the Mage and the other Warden. And Maiev is there. And the whole story is pretty okay and decent. You have to kill demons, and Maiev isn't that sold on the Mage because, of course, he is a Night Elf. And Night Elf mages, lore-wise, they're not that... they were not that liked. Well, mostly because they're responsible for the war of the ancients. But something strange happens in that, where she gets begrudgingly more respectful towards the mage, Maiev, I'm talking about. She gets more respectful towards the mage, for some reason, and just ends up respecting him so much, she inducts him into like their warden stuff thing. And the whole point of that is to show breaking the norms, to show that the times, they are changing, and they're changing in such a way that now even men can be wardens, or mages can be wardens, whatever. Which, okay, I guess, but it's such a dumb thing, and it's mostly dumb because when you look at Elven society, Night Elven society, I mean, you get to this point where the old rigid structure of women being warriors and men being the casters, the healers, the druids and stuff, isn't really that true anymore. It hasn't been true for a while, especially with the ability to create Night Elf warriors and what are they called? And women druids. And if you remember, the Night Elves and the Tauren at the start of the game, in the first during classic World of Warcraft, were the only races that could really become druids. But something somewhere changed, and during Warcraft 3, and now even women can become druids for the Night Elves. And it's interesting, but trying to be like, of course, I break the social norms by having this character be, I don't know, break the norms and have a male into this or a mage into this, doesn't really work. Especially since we're playing Cataclysm. It was Cataclysm that brought us, what are they called? Mages for the Night Elf. And because of that, they're brought into their society. Many people don't like them, but with time they get more respect from the characters. And now to have Maiev earn this respect and give it to Lysandros, this character, and try to make this a feel-good moment of passing the torch and society changing, doesn't make that much sense when you have already told this story once. Like, why would you do it again? Unless, of course, you have no better stories to tell, which isn't something that's new to Blizzard. Let's be honest, Blizzard can't tell a good story nowadays. Their only hope right now is Metzen and the fact that he's back, but you know, that as well might just be nothing at this point, depending on how it goes.
I need to target.
Yeah, so they can't really tell a new story. They're stuck with this whole idea, and in a way, I get it, because it's a progressive idea of the old giving in to the new, of changing traditions and societies. That's always gonna be a leftist thing, a liberal thing, a progressive thing. Constant changes that don't take time, just happen abruptly. Revolutions, if you will. Because at the end of the day, Marxism is based upon... No, I wanted to say liberalism is based a little bit on Marxism with its whole revolution thing. I know liberalism came way before Marxism ever did. But let's not act like... Why did he die? Anyway, but let's not act like... Visibility, bitch. Well, let's not act like it somehow doesn't make sense. That new liberalism is based upon Marxism. Oh, everyone. Oh wow, they have true sight. Of course they do. Yeah, let's just not act like those aren't based upon it nowadays. And because of that, and because of the people that Blizzard has working for them, unfortunately, they can't really see things through a normal perspective of society changing. A change in society, and so, yeah, society and culture is something that happens gradually. Any way to enforce it abruptly and rapidly is in itself a revolutionary thing that doesn't end well usually, if you look at how the Haitians reacted to getting their freedom. You see, it's not that bright when it comes to that. And again, I get it. They can't see it through normal perspectives because their perspective is flawed. And so they think something like the Heritage quest line makes sense to have Maiev change so abruptly to be like this. Oh, it's amazing, and you can now be this. It doesn't work. This expansion is as badly tuned as some of the other ones. True. You see, and that's why I don't think it doesn't work. The Night Elf Heritage armor, because everything is nice except this part where you have to give in to this weird idea that, oh, the Lysandros and Maiev are changing their society when their society already was changed aggressively, so to the point where the society of the Night Elves in World of Warcraft isn't the same as the society of the Night Elves in Warcraft 3. It's way more open, it's way more changed, it's way more different than what it was back then. But of course we're supposed to act like this is something new. Like, hear me out. Night Elf society is changed radically from Warcraft 3. Now women can be druids too and stuff like that. Good. But let's look at how it evolved. Because remember, I said in Cataclysm you got mages, and society did change because now they accepted mages into them, into their ranks. It just didn't happen. What am I talking about? It's not about it didn't happen. They accepted society. Things did change. But at the end of the day, it's not that brilliant or something new. Like, you're not progressive by getting to the point that we have always been until now. You're not proving anything new by going, oh, changing tradition and so on, ha ha ha. Because it's not. We've had this since World of Warcraft. The elves have changed and they have progressed, quite frankly, a lot.
I require a target.
It's not new what you're doing. And I think like that's such a missed opportunity, because the Night Elf Heritage armor could have been something great, could have been something nice. But it wasn't, because they've done this to it. Anyway, wait a minute.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Smash!
Oh well. Yeah, so that's the thing. It just doesn't work. We've told this story before, we know it. No point in doing it again.
Bodies to test my armaments upon! Feel the burn!
Minor interruptions, of course. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm terribly sorry that I'm not dying all my friends to this fire mob. No biggie. No biggie. Anyway, I don't think I've said something coherent about this. I'll probably do it, a video on it at some point, but nah. Okay, at least I'm in the good zone. I didn't get burned by the fire. So again, I'll probably do a video about it. Come on, save me. Yes, proper. This is where I want to be. I want to be in an ice block, in an ice cube. I'm trying to make one in my own room thanks to the AC. I like the cold. Let's see. Perfect. Let's get rid of these twilight, incendiary sparks, and so on.
I need to target.
No reason not to, in fact.
I do not have a target.
But again, I just don't feel like it's done right. Like, rehashing the same stories that's already been told a few times doesn't make it any good. Then again, the human zone one was a little bit strange. They got rid of the Defiance Brotherhood, which they shouldn't have been existing at this point after how many we've killed. But whatever. They got basically rid of the last piece of Onyxia. Hopefully Onyxia is gonna be done with for good. Hopefully. Probably not. Probably not at all. And yeah, they presented us a hero and really went with the dubious narrative, and there's no clear explanation on who's responsible for finding out Onyxia was in fact a dragon that tried to destroy Stormwind. Not a big fan of that. I just don't like it when they go that route. Like, oh, there's no clear narrative or anything. There kind of is. There's always been. Acting like there wasn't or there isn't really that helpful. Anyway, let's continue killing people. And you see, so quickly we're getting to level 63. And how many hours? We have 3 hours. Experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests increased by 30%. Nice. We Gucci, we very Gucci. Now if I can only target something to hit. Yes, yes, please attack the Shadow Orb. Shadow of Obsidius. Maybe he's made of obsidian. Does that mean a diamond? Does that mean a diamond pickaxe can is his weakness? Possibly. What? No, thank you. Please don't. Okay, now I can come back another time. And since it's the last boss, let's go. Should have been more careful about that, but sure. No problem. Well, everybody got the Chaos Orbs. What did you do with Chaos Orbs? We have like 3 until now. Crafting a Regent, I guess. No problem. So, do we still go on? Ray of Frost, why not? I'm not really basing this on anything. I'm just making it up as I go because I feel it's easier. Like, I make it up as I go, and then I get to... Once I get to max level, I can decide what I want to focus him on and then just improve there. If I want to focus him on anything, in fact. Which reminds me. Let's see... Achievements... Time Ways. Master of Turbulent Time Ways. Yep, we got one because we got the proper experience. Now there's like 4 more weeks to do this. Yay. My only complaint about time walking itself as a thing is the fact that at the end of the day, we're kind of stuck like this, if you know what I mean. You have to get to this level to, you know, get it. Like you need to be level 30 something to be able to play. And I'm not a big fan of that whole concept. But hear me out. Tomorrow, Epic Games Store will give for free Model Builder Simulator. Now, you might know that I like models, and yeah, the videos about Warhammer, and if those aren't a tell, I don't know what is. We'll be streaming that one tomorrow, and we might be streaming it for a little bit longer than we're doing right now. If only Restream could tell me. No, Restream tells me, yeah, do your own math. I am doing my own math, Restream. It would be nice if you would do it for me. Or I guess OBS does it. Why not? Thank you, OBS. You're a better friend than Restream is. And again, it takes way longer. 2 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds, 12 seconds. Come on, you Q. Pop. Pop. Blow up. Yep, exactly what I need. My Q popping out. Popping up. Popping up. Nice, that's the death wing. Echoes. Echoes. Not a big fan of this one. Am I a big fan of this one? Can't really click it. No, you can, but I think it's in a weird spot. Yep, here. Ruby Dragonshire, please. And here we have our good friend Nosdormu telling us what to do. We won't listen to him because we need to pwn. Nope. I was about to be the one that gets pwned. Not a big fan of this. Let's wait and see. There is no... Come on. Okay, they already got there and they're pulling stuff. No problem, we can do. Time Traveler. Time Twisted Scourge Beast. Okay. Nice, we're killing the Scourge again. Come on, that's cool. That's always cool. Boom.
Another band of Deathwing's converts.
Another band of Deathwing convert.
Death is especially
Converts?
painful.
Deathwing's converts. She'll be die as special. No, I'll be sure death is especially painful. No, thank you, Sylvanas. We do not swing that way. Go and give chlamydia to somebody else. There's a dancer joke I can make there, but I'm just gonna abstain from this one. A chlamydia joke is enough.
Watch,
Come on, my
as
friend.
death surrounds you.
And how many dungeons do you fight Sylvanas? Like overall, raids, dungeons, everything. And how many of them do you fight Sylvanas? Because there are a few, right? There's gotta be a few. Like you have Shadowlands and you have this one. That's I know for sure.
Require a target.
But I don't know of anything else.
Do not have a target.
Like, is there anything else? There are those three... What do you call them? Those 3 dungeons where she takes you and Ice Crown Citadel.
Take caution.
God, they couldn't make this more annoying to click.
Not stray from the light.
Entry of time. Emerald Dream. Oh look, another time we're going to the Emerald Dream. What makes it this 3 times already without
Nothing but death.
counting the patch that's gonna come out? Thank you, Alun.
I need to target something first.
Thank you very much, Alun.
I require a target.
Okay.
I need to target something first.
Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I'm kind of excited about playing Model Simulator tomorrow. I really love making models. And it's gonna be way easier than doing whatever this is. I know you can make Gundams, cars. What's it again? I forget. Fantasy figures, everything there. And that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool to do.
I do not have a target.
Time Twisted. Something.
target
Didn't
something
catch her
first.
name. Time Twisted Sentinel. Yeah, okay.
Require a target.
That's a Time Twisted Panther or something, right? Oh, better just run to the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight, running in the moonlight. Eating humans because you're a titan, ha ha
I
ha.
need to target something first.
Okay,
I do not have a target.
come on, you can all go down easily. Please just do so now. Oh boy, that's a lot.
Target.
And there's like
I need to
4
target
bosses?
something
Really? I wasn't expecting them to be 4. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. Like, I don't know, for some reason I was not like expecting that. No, it kind of makes sense. I guess this one's Echoes of Tyrande. But we're in the Emerald Dream.
target
Ah.
first.
Chosen a path of darkness.
I require a
Mother
target.
Moon, guide my hand. Allow
So-
me to bring rest to these misbegotten
It's kind of a weird thing.
souls.
Why is it in the Emerald Dream? If it's about... If this boss is Tyrande, what's with the Sentinels? Maybe they're stuck in the Emerald Dream because of Deathwing. I think that might be a lore explanation. If I cared enough to get the quests and go through this. But I'll look into it eventually at some point. Just not now. No, today we are growing.
Let the peaceful light
Our tiny
of
little
the
dude.
moon soothe your souls in this dark.
A pool of dark moonlight appears nearby. I'm supposed to stand in it or something, right? No.
Moon goddess, your light dims.
Moon goddess, your light
Without your guidance.
dims.
Fear of Elune,
I am lost without your
drive
guidance.
back the night.
Spear of balloon, drive back the night.
Darkness closes in.
Lunan.
My vision
Okay.
is clouded.
Why am I going so close? I shouldn't be this close. Not with my class. No, I should be as far away as possible.
Mother Moon, I
Moon
can no
Mother,
longer
I can
see
no
the
longer
light.
see your light. Your daughter is alone in the dark. Well, get a nightstand or something. That helps. Or tell her to flick on the lights on the hallway.
See the light of the moon
That also should help.
so clearly now.
Okay. Now where do we go? Here we go. Gotta be honest, not a big fan of this dungeon. Murzon the defeated. Okay, so it's technically going to defeat only 2 of them. This guy's being a prick with his stupid stuff. Ah, God. Whatever. It's time to defeat Morzondo. Morzon. Again, I guess. Like they really like reusing stuff in World of Warcraft nowadays. But that's what happens when you can't really have any good idea.
I require a target.
Just copy what others did. And what they did is better than what you're doing, but you know.
Fall unwitting like a
Have to do your best.
blind,
I need to
writhing
target
worm
something
towards
first.
endless madness and despair.
Okay, that's
I have
good. And
witnessed
come
the
here, you
true end time.
oversized nightmare dragon that I like.
This is a blessing you simply cannot comprehend.
Like I really like the concept of time. It's one of the reasons why I used to call myself Time Walker. And one of the reasons I'm still gonna go back to that name.
I cannot follow you any further,
Nope.
except
Don't stand in the fire, just burn your enemies away.
passing time.
Because you can, and you're stronger, and hopefully nobody's gonna say nay. I'm just gonna make more of me that's gonna shoot at him. That should be nice.
I must get
Powers of the
closer.
hourglass do nothing to me.
Not sure what this is. Sands of time. The number of times the hourglass can turn back time. Okay, it's... I think we have too many. I don't think we need all of them, to be honest. But it's good that you have them. And
not
that's
what
the
you
end
have
times.
done.
Heroic. Nice. It's Alexstrasza teamed. It's an Alexstrasza teamed
It
chest.
has come to pass.
Well, I think I've been going for a while now, and I think it's okay until now. I think everything's fine. Tomorrow we'll be doing the model simulator. Can't wait to do that. And I have to end this the usual way. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you